Oh.
Now.
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Heavyweight Commentary proudly brings to you the podcast champions of the world. It's my main man, Mr.
Breezy.
And I'm your boy, Big K-Dawg. And we are
The Heavyweight Commentary. Man, we back.
back in the building.
Big K-Dawg. We in the building,
In
man.
the dog pound.
There's some things going on, man.
Yeah, man, there's some things going on. Little extension from what happened last week that we need to talk about.
Okay.
Let's dive right into that topic.
Yeah.
So we had a couple more releases.
Dang.
A couple high-profile releases this time.
Dang.
We had Tonga, Jeff Cobb and Tonga Tama or Tama Tonga.
I heard Jeff Cobb. I didn't realize one of the Tongans. One of the,
Yeah, the big one, the one that gets hurt all the time.
oh, Tala Tonga?
No.
Not Tala Tonga.
No.
You talking about Tonga Loa?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that made sense.
Yeah, those two got released, and then the New Day.
Dude, yeah, we definitely got to talk about that. We got to talk.
So, it wasn't actually a release.
Yes, indeed.
It was a contract attempt at renegotiation, and it was either take it or leave it,
Yeah.
and New Day left it.
Yeah.
Here's what happened,
Yeah.
to my understanding. Now, I could be wrong, but this is my understanding
Uh-huh.
of what happened. A year or two ago, they re-signed
Yep.
for X amount of dollars.
Yes, sir.
Well, TKO came back and said, we don't feel like you're worth that now. We feel like you're worth about half of that. So you can either take half of what you used to make, what you're currently making in the deal that we have, or you can accept your release and go.
Reputable sources have said exactly that. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try to say it the correct way. You know,
Sure.
I wanted to make sure I said it the right way.
Sure.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. Now, Jonathan Coachman, bless his heart,
Coach.
actually said something intelligent.
The coach. That's Coach. Come on.
If all you've got is TV shows, then all you need is TV talent. If you don't have house shows anymore, what do you need the under people for?
Dang.
You just need the people to fill the 2 TV shows.
Sure. He's not wrong.
No, it's pretty apparent that's what they're doing.
And the schedule is different now. It's not nearly as hectic as it used to be. You didn't have to kind of, shuffle the deck, so to speak.
Yeah, and that's the whole point is they don't have house shows that they got to fill up anymore. So they can just keep the people that are on TV all the time there, and they can let go everyone else. It befuddles me that they have all this talent that they can use, but they release like key players that will premier talent. Well, I now that as I'm about to say it, it makes sense. And then they call up all these young kids.
Sure.
Now, I've been advocating for the young kids to get called up. I think it's great.
Yeah.
But in a business sense, they don't got to pay the young kids what they have to pay the seasoned talent.
Of course not. You're rookie. He's got to prove himself. You can renegotiate.
Here's your rookie contract, kid.
Yeah. Just what you said. When it comes to the New Day, I've been mulling this over for like the past week, since the news came out. And you're right. How do you let one of the premier tag teams in the world out from under you? Now, word has it they're trying to renegotiate terms with Austin Creed, a.k.a. Xavier Woods. They're saying that they still want him to do the up, down stuff, maybe even do like a Tyler Breeze deal where he's doing mocap for the video games and lending, his expertise to the game side of things, not so much the in-ring talent. But if I'm New Day, if I'm Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, if I'm these guys, I'm going to search out the money. I'm going to find greener pastures. I'm going to Karrion Kross, Cody Rhodes route. I'm doing it.
I don't think they can.
Really?
Unfortunately, if you really look at them,
Yeah.
they're products of a system.
This is true now.
So if you try to put them in AEW, they're going to flounder.
Okay.
They're not going to keep up with AEW.
Maybe Kofi. But I've seen Austin Creed in TNA before WWE.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if they go together and
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to keep up.
I'm curious. I'm curious. I'd like to see it.
Kofi's style is 100% WWE.
He's used to it. You're right. He's conditioned. He's seasoned in the WWE style.
I just don't see him having the kind of aggressive move set that would make him successful in AEW.
Yeah, I think what it would be is they could work the circuit. And, like your Mercedes Moné, Matt Cardona, I think they could work the circuit and make money. They could make money.
So they would make money off of their name.
Oh, exactly.
It wouldn't be like Karrion Kross or Matt Cardona, where they went and reinvented themselves and are top-notch performers.
Yeah.
They would make money because they're the New Day.
Oh, 100%.
It would be, we got the New Day coming in town next week.
Yeah.
And they would sell tickets that way.
Oh, yeah.
But that's it.
Well, you consider the Hardys did it. The Hardys went on a crazy run, snatching up all the gold everywhere. And we know, even at that time, a few years ago, they were way past their prime.
Yeah.
The Hardys made the money. Now, I firmly agree with you. Are they going to have 5-star matches, barn burners? I don't know. I would agree. I'm not going to say all that, but they're definitely going to book. They're going to sell out. They're going to kill it if they get out there and work the circuit. I still want to see, though, selfishly, I want to see New Day. Bully Ray will tell you he wants to see them go to TNA wrestle the Hardys. I'd rather see them show up at AEW. I don't care if it's a 1-off, 2-off, 5-off deal where they wrestle the Young Bucks. They get into a program with FTR.
I think the Young Bucks would dominate them. And didn't FTR take their titles once already?
Ooh, you got a good point because they have to have met up in WWE. Well, the tag team, the Revival at the time, were out of NXT. They were kind of, catching a lot of flack, and that's how they got the name FTR. Cody Rhodes said, man, F the Revival. He's like, who are these guys? They're hot in the developmental system. Let them prove themselves. They have, and I think it's a story to tell. New Day, or whatever they're going to be called, could come back around and say, you know what, y'all? Y'all are young boys. Sure, you got one over on us. Great. But make no mistake, we're the veterans. We're the top dogs. We are the real top guys. You won some gold now. You got some, you got some accolades, some promotion. Let's see what you can do now that you're at top of your game and we have climbed the summit, the peak of the mountain. I think there's money in that. And then, of course, it's just Young Bucks. Who's the best tag team in the world? That's all you got to say. New Day, 10-time champs at this point. Young Bucks have gold everywhere. But, well, they've been in WWE, but they weren't successful in WWE. What do you do with that? So I think that there's a lot of story, a lot of money to be made.
Yeah. On April 3rd in 2017, they defeated the New Day on their main roster debut.
Let's go.
On the following week, they defeated the New Day again.
Let's go. So, yeah, I want to see them do something to cement their legacy as one of the greatest tag teams to ever live, to ever do it. I think they can. I think.
So, this is a debate.
Yeah.
It permeates into the real sports world as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it matters more in the real sports world than it does in pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Does the number of championships make you the greatest?
I'm gonna say no, because there's greats that don't have nearly what Cena has, or Randy Orton has, or Triple H for that matter.
So, what then qualifies them as one of the greatest of all time?
I'm gonna say you talk about the gimmick that they took to the highest level, the decorated talent that they have. At this point, you've got what? At least, if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 out of 3 are King of the Ring. If nothing else, you got definitely. We know Woods was King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
We know Kofi's a multi-time champion, decorated. He's a world champion. If you count a whole New Day, you got 2 out of 3 were world champions. You've got tag team champions out the wazoo. As far as the faction is concerned, let alone a tag team, the accolades are massive. And then not to mention, they're one of the biggest merch movers ever. And the gimmick has gotten so over. That's what I'm looking at. The Bootios, you name it. I mean, the unicorn, all of that is monumental. They became a movement. So I got to give them all that credit to say that's what I think of when I think of one of the greatest of all time.
Okay. Just wanted to know what you were thinking on that one.
Oh, yeah. Because, titles are one thing. Titles are good. That is a qualifier. But as we know, that can be manufactured.
Yeah.
So what else you got?
Yeah, because in the time that they held their titles, they were bouncing back and forth a lot. So you can't – it's kind of like – that's why not for nothing, but Cena had a lot of short runs in there.
You know that.
It wasn't like Ric Flair where he was holding the belt for 5, 6, 7 years.
Exactly. You know that. That's facts.
So that's why I just was wondering what you were thinking on that.
Oh yeah. But no doubt.
It's what TKO's done though is they've exposed themselves as terrible negotiators, to quote Mark Henry. Terrible negotiators. And what they're going to end up doing is now talent is going to realize that that's what they're going to do, and they're just going to deuce it.
Well, dude, imagine, your employer comes to you and sits you down and says, hey, I know we negotiated these terms. Oh, wait, never mind. That's a real-life scenario. Let me not say that. Let me not use that example, because that actually happened in real life. Oh, gosh. Let's just say in general, it's wrong for your employer to come and sit you down and say, I know we've had this for a year, a couple years, whatever, but you're going to tell me, are we going to tell you, or you're going to tell me, whatever, this is the deal we want to roll out because we don't want to pay you. Bottom line, we don't want to pay you for whatever reason, our budget, this and that. That's your business, literally. TKO, that is your business to run. Now, on the word of Bully Ray, which I have no reason to disbelieve, he said TKO execs were getting bonuses. at the same time cutting talent and trying to preserve a budget or refine a budget or balance a budget. So at the top, we throwing money out. But you go a few rungs down below and we ain't got the money. It's a problem.
So what you're saying is it's a problem if the person at the top is taking all the money and taking it away from the people who earn all the money and telling them that they don't want to pay them that much, so they're going to have to take a pay cut, but at the same time they're buying all kinds of nice toys for themselves and building up their own stuff, but yet taking away from the people who earn it. Is that what you're saying? Did I catch that?
That's what I'm saying. And it happens in, as you know, I know, as y'all know, it happens in your company that you work for. And unfortunately, the wrestling world is just a larger example. But our workplaces are a microcosm of that. Not to get so philosophical and all that, but just to say it's sad to see that at this level, people are getting done dirty. If you work for UPS, if you work for, I don't know, whatever company, Amazon, whatever, name a company, I would expect that. I think it's sad. It's wrong. I would expect it.
Yeah, here's the deal, though. With those major corporations like that, there's bylaws in place that protect the employees. And at WWE, the wrestlers are 1099 employees. They're not employees of the company.
That's a fair point.
They're independent contractors.
Like Jesse Ventura tried to push, and I think that there's room more for this now than ever. If I was David Otunga, I'd be all over this. It's the 1099 versus employee thing has always been a problem with wrestling because of all the expectations and all the treatment and all the rules, but then you say, no, it's on you. And a lot of y'all are in situations like that. I've known employers to do that. And at the end of the day, that, again, the legalities and the morality is crazy. It's just crazy, bro. That's all I can really sum it up with, man. It's a crazy situation. And nobody should take that cut or be made to take that cut when their family is expecting that, and that's the expectation you've set. If you didn't want to do it, you shouldn't have done the contract to begin with, period.
I wonder what the verbiage is in the contract that allows them to get out of it like that, though.
See, I'm wondering if the contract that New Day signed even said there was a renegotiation clause, or if TKO just jumped up and did it and then said, hey, since we're putting it on the table and since it wasn't really up for renegotiation, we have to allow you out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It'd be interesting to see or to know what kind of verbiage was in there that allows them to make that kind of move.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's just crazy.
Now, there's also been rumors that Roman wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And that he spoke up and they removed him from programming.
That was interesting, man. Yeah, because apparently there's some dates that, he was taken off.
All of June.
And rumors started swirling around that he might drop the title to Jacob Fatu at Backlash and say, you know what, I think I'll hang my hat.
Yeah.
If y'all are going to run it this way. But it's just a terrible way to run things. Because I don't know of any sports organization that's doing it like this.
They're not.
I can't imagine, like, you go to renegotiate. I mean, if you're renegotiating a contract and say, hey, man, you had a rough season, right? We've all seen Jerry Maguire. Okay, hey, man, your season wasn't that hot. Rod Tidwell.
Well, you got to understand, too. This is mid-contract.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't renegotiate those contracts mid-contract because they have a players union.
Exactly. Yeah, you could go. Okay, contracts
When
coming up.
when
yeah.
his contract is up, yeah, then they can trade him, or they can. And before his contract is up, they can trade him if they doesn't have a no trade clause. But they can't just take his contract and say, "No, we're not going to pay you that. We're only going to pay you half."
Facts, exactly. Yeah, if you're renegotiating a contract, okay, hey man, you're not that hot. You didn't get the championship, what have you. But yeah, to do it mid contract, this is it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable if they're pulling that. You would think a company of this size would not even attempt to do that. And to me, if I'm any sort of agent, I'm any sort of entertainment lawyer, what have you, this is like a wet dream. I'm like, oh, I'm going after TKO. We gonna get this money. I would be rounding everybody up who got released, and if they renegotiated contracts, I'm thinking, hey man, class action. Let's all go in. Have you? You were 1-800 number. Have you been let go by TKO, or was your contract renegotiated, dude? That seems like a case.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that that's the route they're going, but that's the route they're going.
Oh my gosh, yeah, man. New Day. Obviously, these guys gonna land on their feet. They've made tons of money. They're not hurting at this point. It's just the principle of the thing, and I'm excited to see what happens, what direction they go. Are they going to kind of sit and stew on it, make us wait? Are they going to make some big moves? I know this, Tony Khan and my man Carlos. I'm going to forget TNA president's name. I know he's Carlos
Silva?
Yes, thank you, Carlos Silva. These brothers, I know they better pull their wallets out. TK's obviously got more money, but TNA definitely has an appeal where they got the relationship with WWE. If TNA would be amenable, they could still work indie dates. But Big K-Dawg, from what I've heard, TNA is really being kind of crappy about indie dates.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow TNA
Yeah.
at all. In fact, I've had it recorded on the DVR.
Yeah.
And I've just deleted the last month and a half of it. This is too much, man.
Facts.
It's too much to watch everything.
Facts. Full-time job, my brother. Full-time job. No doubt. But, brother, we got Backlash coming up, man.
Yeah, it's almost our anniversary.
Dude, that's unreal.
It's our anniversary.
Woo! Backlash will come in
4 years, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Backlash, you got a couple things on the card, man. Interesting. Apparently, The Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and an yet undisclosed partner will have a tag team match.
Gonna be John Cena.
No way.
But Sam, not Sam.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
He laid out how it's gonna go.
John
Cena is gonna be in the ring in his suit and tie, announcing the premium live.
Yeah.
And Danhausen's gonna come down and be like, You're my partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, And then Kit Wilson and the Miz come down and argue, and Danhausen puts John Cena out on the apron, and he proceeds to fight, never tag in, and wins the match, and then brings John Cena back in and raises his hand as a winner.
Interesting.
That's what Sam said is going to happen.
I hope not, man. I really hope not. I mean, it's entertainment, sure, but get Cena away from wrestling. And I want Cena to be true to that. I really genuinely want it to be that Cena is like, nah, I'm good. I told y'all I wasn't going to be in a wrestling capacity, in-ring capacity. Like, I'm good. I would hope.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? Io Sky versus Asuka. Yo.
This is such a weird.
Yo.
It's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
The problem that I have
Yeah.
is Asuka is nowhere near as good as Io Sky.
Whoa. That's a hot take, man. Hold up. That's like nuclear hot.
I don't care.
Dang, bro.
She's not.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey, man. A
Yeah.
show or two ago, you were saying Io Sky is one of the best wrestlers in the world,
She is.
man or women.
She is.
You can't put Asuka even with her then.
Ah, man.
You can't.
Dang, man.
Asuka's old.
That's a fair point. Asuka's up there in age now. Asuka, I for the most part, plays it safe. She plays to her gimmick. So if we're talking about skill for skill, yeah. In all fairness, I got to give it to Io. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad
How
at
can
you.
you be mad at me? I speak truth.
In all fairness, I'm going to give it to Io on that side of things. Like if it's just we're saying, hey, who's a better in-ring talent? Io Sky's, this is her moment. But, man, Asuka is just...
The stupid
Wow.
part about it is it should have still had Kairi Sane there to free Kairi Sane from Asuka's grip. That's what makes this matchup stupid now.
Doesn't make sense, man. I'm with you. It doesn't make sense to let go of Kyrie. And WWE / TKO likes to erase people. It's like Men in Black. They just want to hit the button and go, doop. You forgot. But it didn't take. I still remember Kyrie saying.
Yeah. It's just dumb. It's a dumb thing. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm over the whole spit in the face and freak out and start crying and acting like it burns. Come on, man.
The sit down, I like the balance between Japanese, the English, the dynamic of, hey, you're my senpai, you're my mentor. I like that. I like that a lot. Like the vibe that they're going with this. And then, of course, Asuka saying, hey, you're not ready. Io saying, absolutely, I'm ready. I'm at my peak. I'm ready to do this thing. And then it's like, you see where it goes. You see where Asuka's going to have to get dirty to beat Io. But will that be enough?
No.
It won't. It won't. And it's going to be a great match. United States champion, Trick Williams versus
Boring.
Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes.
Boring.
Hmm.
Boring. That will be the match where I take a nap.
Oh, man. Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. I am not on the Trick Williams bandwagon. I think that is played out.
What?
Yeah, it's stupid.
What?
Yeah.
Trick had to grow on me, I'll be honest.
The problem is
Yeah.
you're just now seeing it.
Yeah.
I've been watching it for 2 years.
Sure.
The same tired old shtick.
Yeah, that's real. That's a good point, though.
It's like, bruh, are you that stupid that you can't think of anything else to say? Let's talk about it. Trick Willie, and I hate the talking in the third person. It's so annoying.
You know what, though, man? I think with Trick Williams, and this is not just Trick Williams. This is guys and girls coming up from NXT, doing their thing. That WWE, I believe, honestly, they'll take them and say, that's it right there. You remember that Simpsons back in the day when Bart Simpson said, I didn't do it? and that became his catchphrase, and he blew up all over the world and made records. And Bart Simpson, like, I didn't do it. He became the I didn't do it boy. That's what I like in a lot of these NXT talent, too. That Bart Simpson model where WWE says, we got something, kid.
Make sure you go out there and say, let's talk about it 27 times in a 30-second promo.
Yes, exactly. That's what they do.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
And you know,
I'm going to tie my shoes. Let's talk about it. I'm going to walk down to the ring. Let's talk about it. I'm going to throw a punch. Let's talk about it.
Hey, Trick Willie done dropped the deuce.
Trick Willie got 2 brain cells fighting for supremacy. Let's talk about it.
But you know what? He's going to walk back through Gorilla, and what is he going to hear?
Oh, man, that was the greatest thing ever. Good job, buddy.
So then what are they led to believe? And I place the blame on the creative team, on Triple H, on these people who are basically saying, run that stick into the ground. And if the people say they're sick and tired of it, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. That's gold. I guarantee you that's what it is.
Golden covered poop.
That's what it is.
Poop mouth. The poop coming out of your mouth.
Poop mouth. So I think it'll be an entertaining match. Is it going to be match of the night? By no means. By no means. We got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu.
With the Tongan death grip.
Yo, man. This is one of the most feared moves in wrestling.
Yeah.
The Tongan death grip. I don't know. You know, I must say, Roman
Did you say
Reigns.
namaste?
No, I ain't going to go on. Namaste. Roman Reigns has to be one of the best promoters I've seen in a long time. Because you know he's the man behind this. I don't believe the creative team put this together. Not like this. I believe Roman's fingers are all up in this. That Roman.
Boss.
Yeah, Paul. That's crazy. That Roman, I think he really hatched this plan and said, when I win the title, I want Jacob to step up. I want it to be Bloodline 2.0.
I want it to be the bloodline.
And then, of course, the Tongan death grip, bringing it back to the legacy of the bloodline and making Jacob Fatu a credible, legitimate threat to Roman Reigns to the point where you start to say, dang, Jacob is running roughshod. Could he really do this? I feel like Roman's the one behind this, man. And I'm here for it. I'm with it. Take nothing away from him.
I think that's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's about time we have some good quality matches.
The finish, though. What do you project for the finish, Big K-Dawg?
Somebody's going to win.
Well, I mean, hey, you do have the option of nobody winning, no contest,
Then
disqualification.
Roman wins.
That's a fair point. Either way, yeah, that would be a winner. That's fair.
I'm just saying.
That's fair.
I may have predictive capabilities. Somebody is going to win that match.
Fam, you need to get on, what is that, Kalshi? What is that?
Kalshi?
Whatever sports betting app?
Kalshi, yeah.
50 odds that somebody's going to win that match.
Can't win, can't lose.
Yeah. I wonder, now, I don't think they're going to do this, but I wouldn't mind seeing a false finish that Jacob Fatu wins the title and they strip him. They, as a result of a retro disqualification, something happens to where the ref says, no, turn the music off. I would like that for this match. Will they do it? I don't think so. I think it's going to end with a spear and a 1, 2, 3.
What if it ends with a Tongan death grip and a ring the bell?
Ooh. I'm curious if they're going to get that hold banned at some point. Like, say Jacob loses and they run the feud back. Is that hold going to be banned? And then do we revisit with a no-holds-barred match?
No, we're going to do a Bloodline rules match where there's no interference, and then everyone's going to interfere.
Bloodline rules, there has to be a winner. It's Bloodline rules. And then it's just like, wait a second. This is just a wrestling match.
This is 1v47.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. You're not lying. That's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Backlash will be, I'm projecting it's going to be a decent PLE.
There's only 3 matches?
That's all the card is. Well, actually, yeah. What is it? 4 or 5 matches? What was that?
You only did 3.
2, 3, 4. No, it's 5. 5 total.
Yeah, but you only did 3. You did Asuka.
No, Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and Mystery Partner. Asuka, Io Sky, United States Champ, Trick, and them peoples.
Yeah.
You know what? I skipped one. My bad. 'Cause I did 4. I skipped one. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker.
I'm waiting for this match.
Shoo.
They have to start coming with some bangers. Otherwise, people are going to start watching AEW all the time.
Yes.
This should be a good match. Hopefully, we won't see too much interference from the Vision. I like how they let Seth kind of catch Braun every once in a while.
Yeah.
But Braun still gets the upper hand.
Yeah.
So interesting. Going to be interesting to see that one.
Yeah, man. Braun, to me, has to win this. And I like what they're building up to, and they should just go for it, which is Braun is making Seth, little by little, unable to compete. And they're telling a story. Seth, man, listen, you're going to be okay. You're going to make it in the Backlash. Are you all right? And Braun Breaker speared him multiple times. And Seth's ribs are hurting. His breathing is shallow. I would love if they started this match out the gate where Braun just spears him. And then Seth has the hobble, has to breathe, and then Braun just pounces him. And then finally puts him out of his misery. 1, 2, 3. And Seth is forced to face his own mortality because he's at that time in the business to say, hey, man, it's a young lion now. You've had your day, and you still got some gas left in the tank. But this kid right here is red hot. That's what I want to see. What we get, anybody's guess.
CM Punk versus Braun Breaker.
Oh, gosh.
You know who's actually gotten to be really annoying?
Who that?
Logan Paul.
And not in just a Logan Paul way either.
Like, he's really good at being a heel because I hate him.
Oh, yeah.
I would pay money to watch him get his ass kicked.
Oh, yeah.
That he's doing a great job
Oh, yeah.
being disgusting.
It's not hard, though.
No, he's got a face that you just love to punch.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got a mouth.
Oh, my gosh. That's Logan Paul all day. But that's been his whole brand. Him and Jake, that's been their. I didn't really follow him like that, but I've known from my previous experience. I've worked with kids, and kids, of course, talk, and they always love the Paul brothers and watch their content. Yeah, they've always done that. Trolls, big time trolls. But yeah, it's annoying. The Vision, as tag team champions, have been running in with Street Profits.
Yeah, Montez Ford put on a little size.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little swole. He got to get strong to lift up that baby.
A lot of people were hating, man. They had pictures of him or photos of him at different shows, and Montez had a little pooch or what have you. But a lot of y'all don't know, man. When you're making gains like that, you're not going to stay tight and make those gains.
Game.
Yeah, the brother put on weight, then he tightened up.
He's trying to get some
He
game.
made gains.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know which way the beach is?
Oh, he doing his thing. I ain't mad at him. But yeah, WWE needs to get some tag team champions on a good tag team. It's not rocket science.
The problem is the Street Profits are the only real tag team they got.
Fire Motor City.
Nope. Yeah, they're gone.
You fired New Day.
Yep, they gone.
I don't know why. Why are tag team divisions the hardest thing to maintain?
They got the Usos,
Got the Usos.
but they took the titles off the Usos to give it to the Vision.
The tag team division is just so difficult these days. I mean, it's been that way for a while, but dang, Big K-Dawg, what's up with tag team wrestling?
It's hard to write for 4 people when you can't write for 2.
Yo, you're not lying, man. Oh, my gosh.
It's hard to write for 4 people when you struggle to write for 2.
Wow. There we have it. That is great. Oh, man. So, AEW news, Big K-Dawg, you hear that Darby Allin challenged MJF to a title versus hair match at Double or Nothing coming up.
What an idiot. What an idiot. That's
Darby
all I gotta
Allin.
say. Darby Allin going to be bald.
Think so?
Yeah. I don't think MJF would cut his hair for that.
Well,
I don't see it happening.
he's put a lot of work in. Maybe MJF is finally going to give the hair up because he's been putting a lot of work in to maintain that. Even Darby Allin said you flew to Turkey to get that stuff sewn into your scalp. So
Yeah, so why would he let him shave it off?
that I'm curious. I'm interested because I wonder if MJF would do anything for the gimmick. I wonder if he's just going to go all in and say, you know what? Yep, shave my head.
As long as you're going to pay for the replacement surgery, go ahead, shave my head.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, Bosley and them were like, hey, it's your hair. It will grow out of your scalp. It really will come back. You can shave it, whatever. I wonder if that procedure he got was that good.
Yeah, I don't know.
But do you want to test it is the question.
No.
That's a lot of money on the line. That's a lot of money. No bueno. Yeah, man. Good stuff, man. I saw a great match. John Moxley versus Juice Robinson.
You forgot part of his name.
Oh, that's right. Rock Hard Juice Robinson.
There you go.
Not for nothing, man. That guy's entertaining. Rock Hard Juice.
He is.
Yeah.
And he wrestles in a diaper.
Yeah, this time around he had some decent he
wears pants now, doesn't he?
some chaps or whatever he had on. I mean, he actually had something underneath the chaps, but yeah, it looked like he had like some chaps or something. Because it wasn't your usual tights.
So you were inspecting the kind of tights that he wore?
Hey, chaps are chaps. Yeah, now it's different if you had, if you had butt out chaps. I ain't rocking with that.
Yeah, you Prince. You like the butt out jeans.
Nah, I'm like, hey, man, I'm cool on that. But yeah, man, Mox did his thing. I like the back and forth. Always pause, but I'm always a fan. Yo, it's crazy. Yeah. But always a fan, man, of of styles clashing, no pun intended. And then we cut to a vignette, man. Your boy Will Ospreay is still doing his thing. Still. Oh, dang. It's like that. My man, see, I can't even. I did pause it, though, for real. That was a whole pause.
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
That was a whole pause, man. If you pause immediately, you good. It's like tagging home plate. You say, I made it. Legit.
Is that how you tag home plate?
Home plate. I mean, with you sliding in. Hey, yo, boy. Oh, my God.
I can't believe you just said that.
Oh, my God.
Combo breaker!
Wow.
We should probably end on that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's going to get any better. It's only going to go downhill from here.
Whoa. Well,
The way you just said, you got to slide.
Right in the home plate, baby.
You got to slide into home.
Right in the home.
You got to slide into home.
Hey, right after you rounded third.
That's usually what happens.
Exactly.
Once you get to third base, you usually go home.
Exactly. Just slide in.
Put on the latex and slide in. Swish.
Hey. That's crazy.
No, you. Crazy.
That's wild. But, yo, legit, man. Good stuff up. Backlash coming up. Double or Nothing around the corner, May 24th. Very excited for that.
Backlash this weekend.
Yeah. That's right. Backlash is Saturday. And on the indie wrestling note, we got Miro Pro Wrestling out at Riverview, Florida, doing their thing May 15th. That's next Friday.
Featuring Big K-Dawg.
Big K-Dawg in the house.
I haven't decided if I'm going to go live from there yet or not. She wants me to, but I don't know if I want to bring all that stuff all the way over there by myself.
I would do it.
Ken Kniff from Connecticut.
But yeah, man, our partners at Miro Pro Wrestling going to be doing their thing. Riverview, Florida, at Lola's Bar and Grill, May 15th. If you are in the Tampa Bay area, matter of fact, not for nothing, Backlash in Tampa. Hey, if you're going to be in there for a little while, catch that Miro Pro show, man.
Next Friday,
y'all. All right. With all that being said, listen, it's one more thing. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Oh,
did
you hear who got signed?
Who that?
These nuts.
Oh, my God. What the?
Stay heavy.
Stay heavy, y'all.